What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another top 5, and I'm so excited, guys. It is that time of year. It is spooky season, so what better time than talk about my top 5 favorite Halloween songs? And yes, I think it is kind of a genre to some extent. Some of these things I might be taking some liberties on, but it's songs that, kind of get you in the mood. Songs that you might, hear in stores or on the radio around this time of year, and for good reason. They kind of bring up the fun of that season. So I can't believe I haven't done this top 5 yet, by the way. It kind of blows my mind. I've been doing this for a little while now, but hey, let's have fun and let's get right to it. At number 5, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters, of course, from 1984, the Ray Parker Jr. single from the soundtrack. Gotta love it, man. And say what you will. I mean, yes, Ray Parker Jr. obviously stole the guitar riff from Huey Lewis and the News' I Want a New Drug, and the song's a little goofy when you get right down to it, but hey, it brings back nostalgia for just one of the greatest action comedy / ghost movies ever made. And especially for me, because at the time that came out, I was 6 years old. I had a Ghostbusters t-shirt. I played the Ghostbusters video game. I watched the Ghostbusters cartoon show. So needless to say, I'm a fan. So, the song also is fun to sing along with. And of course, say the phrase, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. So yeah, gotta love it, man. And that's just my number 5. So now at number 4, Bad Moon Rising from Creedence Clearwater Revival. Just a great song in general, and one that, because of John Landis, I always associate with another great film from the 80s, An American Werewolf in London, and the scene where we see him turning into a werewolf, which still to this day holds up, watching him, that metamorphosis, and it's all real effects, no CGI, just crazy. But to have a song that's like that upbeat, but talking about, with lyrics that are also like saying, don't go around tonight, it's bound to change your life, there's a bad moon on the rise. Gotta love it, man. John Fogerty, just one of the greatest songwriters of all time, and yeah, just a fantastic song to get you in the mood. And that's my number 4. So now at number 3, Season of the Witch from Donovan, this time going back to the 60s. And this is a song that, I don't know, man, there is some underlying creepy tones to it, definitely. And for somebody like Donovan, which this comes from the same album as Sunshine Superman, which is very sunny and fun. And, he's known for songs like Mellow Yellow and things like that. This definitely on the darker edge. And I could have also gone with Hurdy Gurdy Man, which was used very well in the film Zodiac in a very creepy way. But this one, to me, which I think has been used in several films and TV shows, it just has this cinematic, creepy feel to it, and especially the way he sings that chorus, must be the season of the witch. I love it, man. It's got such a great groove, so awesome, and that's just my number 3. So now at number 2, Psycho Killer. Psycho Killer from Talking Heads. Man, this is a song that's really grown on me through the years. Actually, I could say that of Talking Heads in general. Like, when I was younger, I thought they were like a little too weird, even though I, of course, loved Burning Down the House and Once in a Lifetime. But as the years have gone on, especially after watching Stop Making Sense many times, I love this song, the way that it opens up that film. And yeah, Psycho Killer, you got to have this on your Halloween list, even though it doesn't really make much sense, especially the whole fa thing. But again, it's just one of those songs that's just fun while also being somewhat creepy ambiguously. And, I don't know if he was truly writing about a psycho killer. You never know with David Byrne, but it absolutely hits all the check boxes for me to make my top 5 Halloween list. And that's just my number 2. So now at number 1, Thriller, of course it had to be Thriller. I mean, come on, man. This still holds up as just, first of all, amazing production by Quincy Jones throughout that whole record. But this song, man, I just heard it the other day. You know, of course you hear it around this time more than any other, but it's still just a great pop song, like the killer bass grooves and Michael Jackson's vocals, and I mean, but as a Halloween song, it totally has to be at the top just because Vincent Price talks on the track of all things, for God's sakes. And then, of course, the music video, which still I think is one of the greatest music videos of all time on MTV. And when it came out, I was only 5, so it legitimately would creep me out every time, like at the end when it does the long thing with all the zombies and like the extended cut of the video. But you know, it's still, it's Thriller, baby. Killer, you know, Thriller. You gotta love it, man. It's so fun. And yeah, that's my list. So let me know in the comments below what you think. What would your top 5 be? And if you're so bold, leave me a top 10. I will be dropping my top 10 in the next couple days. So be on the lookout for that as well in short form. And guys, we got so much more exciting stuff coming. Be sure to, if you haven't liked and subscribed and all that jazz, thank you so much for watching. And as always...